The pilot is prepared to fly the U-2 Dragon Lady, one of the most extreme reconnaissance aircrafts ever created. As this aircraft is capable of reaching heights of 80,000 feet, pilots need to wear special suits and take a number of additional precautions. In fact, operating the U-2 is more comparable to space travel than military aviation. Pilot's suit is partially pressurized and provides its own oxygen supply. Hello everyone, and welcome to another video. Today, we'll be looking at what it's like to be a US secret spy plane pilot. Yeah, you heard it right. So, let's start our video. Before entering the cockpit, pilots breathe 100% oxygen for 1 hour to remove nitrogen from their blood. Clearly, the pilot can do very little throughout this procedure, which requires at least 2 additional men's assistance. In addition, they utilize a portable oxygen supply when going from the preparation room to the aircraft itself. A crew of maintenance staff prepares the U-2 for launch when the pilot readies himself. Pilots must consume liquid sustenance using a long straw inserted into a self-sealing hole in their masks. In the pressurized suit, it would be impossible to consume conventional food. In addition, instruments and gauges are inspected prior to the pilot's arrival with this portable oxygen supply. Ground staff then assist the pilot into the tiny cockpit, connect him to the aircraft's oxygen supply, and remove the portable canister. The U-2 relies on a succession of guide cars to relay information to the pilot while taxiing, extremely lightweight and famously difficult to pilot. These cars aid in providing a second set of eyes during takeoff. The U-2 was constructed with a fuselage that is prone to tipping to either side when fully sloped, which is why it has pogos, which are temporary landing gear on its wings. These are lost during takeoff. The remainder of the landing gear consists of 2 bicycle-style wheels positioned down the center of the 63-foot fuselage. The U-2 can climb at a phenomenal rate of 9,000 feet per minute, allowing it to reach its maximum height of 60,000 feet in only 12 minutes. Despite this, the Dragon Lady is not renowned for its speed, which is approximately 470 miles per hour. This distinguishes it from the other high-altitude surveillance aircrafts, such as the SR-71, which could move roughly 5 times faster. At high altitudes, the U-2 provides its pilots with the perspective of the planet generally reserved for astronauts. The U-2 has a range of over 7,000 miles. However, missions are typically determined by pilot exhaustion, as it's nearly difficult to land the aircraft as it is to fly it. It is crucial that the pilot is in the best possible health before attempting to bring the jet back to Earth. Landing a U-2 is a difficult task that involves close coordination between troops in the air and on the ground. As the plane approaches the runway, spot cars and trucks are dispatched to assist in directing the pilot and to provide prompt assistance in the event of an emergency. The Dragon Lady has had a number of landing mishaps throughout the years. Thus, the landing procedure must be performed appropriately to avoid jeopardizing the mission and the pilot and the aircraft. Thankfully, the U-2 has a relatively low stall speed, which reduces the amount of runway required for landing. As the aircraft touches down, the bicycle-style wheel design and absence of wing landing gear will inevitably cause one of the wings to contact the runway. The pogo will then be reattached by ground crews so the plane can taxi back to the hangar despite its sophisticated technology. The U-2 Dragon Lady is almost 70 years old. However, the Lockheed F-35 Lightning II is nearly brand new. The single-engine multi-role stealth aircraft is entirely cutting-edge from nose to tail and can conduct a range of missions for multiple military branches. The Air Force has established a dedicated F-35 training center at Luke Air Force Base in Arizona in order to prepare pilots for this groundbreaking new aircraft. Here, pilots from the US military and partner nations spend 5 to 6 weeks participating in desktop and cockpit simulators and computer-based exercises to understand all about Lightning. Although pilots will have ample opportunities to fly the actual aircraft, computer training is necessary to familiarize them with the aircraft's complex protocols and technologies. Surprisingly, one of the most modern technologies is a component of the pilot, not the aircraft. It is the F-35's $400,000 state-of-the-art helmet, which must be custom fitted for each pilot in order to function properly. This is due to the fact that the helmet's specific optics must be exactly aligned with the distance between the pilot's pupils. This provides them with access to a heads-up display that offers mission-critical data and enhances their situational awareness. As they move their head, they may have almost any electronic perspective of the battlefield at any one time. The fit is also essential for ensuring that pilots always have a sufficient oxygen supply. While classroom and simulator training is unquestionably vital to the success of any pilot, readiness exercises are among the most important aspects of any Air Force facility. Pilots and ground workers usually practice scrambling, which is when they must transition from resting to flight readiness as quickly as feasible. This demands a great deal of coordination, but it is crucial to ensure the crews are prepared to respond swiftly and effectively to offensive and defensive scenarios. Ultimately, attacks can occur at any time. Therefore, scramble exercises are conducted in the morning, at night, and sometimes when pilots are sleeping or eating. The more they practice, the better their performance will be when the time comes. Aircrafts like the F-35 and U-2 exemplify how adaptable the contemporary Air Force has become. Despite the fact that they have vastly different tasks, these technologically advanced aircrafts are able to serve their country anytime they're called upon due to extensive preparation. And that's all for today's video. What are your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comments section down below. I hope that you found this video interesting, and if you want to see more videos like this, please consider subscribing to my channel. See you in the following video with some more of the latest updates, and until then, stay tuned.